Sponsored by rxcardclub.com. Get a free prescription drug card and save up to 85% on prescription drugs. rxcardclub.com. Can ant bites make you sick? Ant bites are common and, while occasionally painful, are rarely severe. There are several types of ants in the United States that bite, including fire ants, harvester ants, carpenter ants, and field ants. /r/n/r/n. What is commonly referred to as an ant bite is actually an ant sting caused by a toxic venom. After a sting, you will likely experience burning or itchiness, followed by pain, redness, and swelling for several hours or days. Itching can sometimes last for weeks. /r/n/r/n. Serious reactions, like allergies, are rare but can occur and may even be life-threatening. This is most common with fire ant bites, which can lead to a severe, wholebody allergy known as anaphylaxis. Any ant bite that causes extreme swelling and breathing difficulties should be treated as a medical emergency. /r/n/r/n. Leonardo Monteverde, Getty Imagesrnrn/r/n/r/n. There are over 12,000 species of ants around the world. In the United States, the types of ants that are most likely to bite or sting you include /r/n/r/n. Common to the southern United States, fire ants, Solenopsis species, are known as especially aggressive to humans. These bright red, venomous ants typically sting around 7 to 8 times in a circular pattern. Their stings cause pinching, burning pain that eventually turns into intense itching. /r/n/r/n. Harvester ants, Pogonomyrmex species, thrive in bare soil in California and states west of the Mississippi River, as well as just Florida and on the East Coast. These ants may be brown, red, or black. Like fire ants, harvester ants are venomous and carry a painful sting. /r/n/r/n. Carpenter ants, Camponotus species, also known as oak ants, make their homes by burrowing smooth tunnels into wood. Typically black, red, or brown, this ant species is often found inside homes in the northern United States. Carpenter ants can bite hard enough to break the skin, but they usually don't cause allergic reactions. /r/n/r/n. Field ants, Formica species, build their mounds outdoors, often in open fields. There are many different species of field ants, which can be black or red. They may bite humans, dogs, or cats if disturbed. However, their bites are usually harmless and cause no more than a brief pinching sensation. /r/n/r/n. Ant bite stings usually cause localized swelling and redness that look like welts. The welts are typically less than 2 inches in diameter. You may have just one welt or several, depending on how many bites you get. /r/n/r/n. Within around 30 minutes, hives, urticaria, with raised centers will develop, followed by the formation of pimple-like pustules within 24 hours. During the next 3 to 10 days, the pustules will break open, crust over, and form scabs. /r/n/r/n. Alongside redness and swelling, common ant bite symptoms include /r/n/r/n. Some people have less severe itchins and may only recognize an ant sting when they happen upon one or more itchy, pimple-like bumps that easily pop when scratched. /r/n/r/n. The feet and ankles are most commonly affected by ant bites, usually when you step on an ant bed. People who garden often get bites on their hands. /r/n/r/n. Jody Jacobson, Getty Imagesrnrn/r/n/r/n. While uncommon, a bite from certain ants can cause a potentially serious allergic reaction. This is especially true of fire ants, whose venom can cause a hypersensitive reaction in people allergic to the venom. /r/n/r/n. This is particularly true with an invasive fire ant species called Solenopsis invicta, known in the United States as Therod imported fire ant reefer. Studies suggest that anywhere from 1% to 2% of people who get stung by reefer will experience a potentially deadly, wholebody allergy known as anaphylaxis. /r/n/r/n Anaphylaxis typically develops 30 to 40 minutes after a bite, causing a cascade of rapidly developing and increasing severe symptoms. If not treated as a medical emergency, anaphylaxis can lead to coma, shock, sudden respiratory failure, cardiac arrest, and death. /r/n/r/n Call 911 or seek emergency care if you or someone you know is bitten by ants and develops the following signs and symptoms. /r/n/r/n According to the American College of Allergy, Asthma, and Immunology, ACAI, an average of 72 deaths are caused by insect bites each year in the United States, including those from fire ants. Cases of fire ant anaphylaxis are mostly seen in southern states like Texas, Georgia, and Louisiana. /r/n/r/n The treatment of ant bites varies based on their severity. Most cases, while aggravating, are not serious and can be treated at home. /r/n/r/n Those that are serious, either causing a severe allergy or covering a large part of the body, may require urgent medical care. This is especially true of younger children who receive extensive bites on their body. /r/n/r/n If bitten by an ant, there are things you can do to minimize the symptoms. /r/n/r/n Certain over-the-counter, OTC, medications can be used to relieve swelling, burning, redness, or itch caused by ant bites. /r/n/r/n Although it may be tempting to pop a pustule after an ant bite, it is best to leave it alone. Popping a pustule could introduce bacteria into the skin, leading to an infection. /r/n/r/n If you find it hard to avoid scratching, trim your nails closely and wear cotton gloves at night to avoid scratching in your sleep. Calamine lotion can also help. /r/n/r/n Prescription drugs are less commonly used and are mainly reserved for people with severe reactions to ant bites. This is especially true of people with symptoms of anaphylaxis who need emergency treatment to reduce the risk of anaphylactic shock and death. /r/n/r/n Anaphylaxis is typically treated in a hospital with the following drugs and therapies. /r/n/r/n People with a history of anaphylaxis should carry an epinephrine auto-injector, called an EpiPen, with them wherever they go so they can inject themselves at the first signs of symptoms. Sometimes more than one shot is needed. /r/n/r/n The best way to prevent ant bites is to avoid the environments they're most likely to inhabit. There are other things you can do to mitigate your risk, especially if you or your child has a history of severe allergic reactions to bug bites. /r/n/r/n Ant bites and stings usually aren't a reason for serious concern, but they can be itchy and painful. Over-the-counter pain relief medications and topical steroid creams can relieve some of your symptoms. /r/n/r/n Get medical help as soon as possible if your symptoms worsen or spread to other parts of your body. If you notice any signs of a serious allergic reaction such as shortness of breath, throat swelling, or a racing heart, seek emergency medical treatment. /r/n/r/n rxcardclub.com. Get a free prescription drug card and save up to 80% on prescription drugs.